Well, you look at Hernan Gomez. He's played well beyond his years, having a positive impact on this season as a rookie. That's why he's 5th on our list.
5th overall in the rankings. There's plenty of time left for him to challenge the leaders on this list.
Yeah, I love watching the progression of these guys and how they develop through their rookie seasons. So interesting.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
6 to shoot. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Ogilvy. Inside. Here's Manecki. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Oh, they pick off the pass. And they're on the break. Pass to Ogilvy. Outside Butler. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside Butler. Pass to Ogilvy. Here's the floater. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Out left to the wing. To win the drought. No good there.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Can't get it to drop. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Shingalia. Three-pointer. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And he converts the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
And the visitors call time here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the visitors here. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference. .149 left in the first quarter. Pass to Laprovidula. Shot clock at 6. Butler covering. That shot off the mark. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Manecki. And a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Laprovidula. A minute 6 left in the first quarter here. Butler covering. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 5. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ogilvy. They set the pick. Butler passes to Ogilvy. Clock at 4. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Ogilvy's got 5 now.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Laprovidula. Out to the right wing.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. To the inside. Pass to Ogilvy. Lets it fly from 18. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And the second. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid over-helping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
And it's Vesely in at the center position.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Pass to Laprovidula. It's good, off the glass. Laprovidula's got his first points of the game. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. To the paint. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And the visitors call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Here's a look at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler's got 5.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. 5 to shoot. On target from range. Give him 8.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Ogilvy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Shingalia. Here's Norris to the right side. Fade away. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Into the lane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3 ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Butler with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
To the paint. Pass to Manecki. 6 on the shot clock. He buries it from 3. He's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From downtown. That one doesn't drop. Gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Drives to the hoop. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the home team. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Shingalia. Still without a bucket. And they're on the run. And he lays it in on the break.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Shooting at a 43% clip during the second. There's a screen. Right wing. Baseline try. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Here's Ogilvy. 10 points for him. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Butler. Here's Ogilvy. Butler taking his time here. Drills it from deep. Butler's got 8.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
Shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
On the take. Pass to Ogilvy. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is on the mark. Give him 20.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And here's Hernan Gomez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Butler. Here's Manecki. Now here's Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Butler covering. From behind the arc. That one no good. He's gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Ogilvy. Gets the 3 to fall. Ogilvy's got 13.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Shingalia. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you, Brian.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Baseline jumper. No luck on that one.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Butler covering. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Butler. To the middle. All alone. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
From the arc. Unable to get that one. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. It's tipped. Shingelia. And that's good for 2.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Shingelia with a rebound. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. Pass to Ogilvy. From outside the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Monecki's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Butler passes to Ogilvy. Here's Monecki. Outside Butler. For 3. Drops in the 3. 26 points for him.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Pass to Laprovidala. Butler covering. Count it. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And he banks in the layup.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Manecki, to the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The visitors with the ball. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. They set a pick. Here's Manecki. Picked it! In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Butler, good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
From deep. Connects from downtown. 25 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Yep, that one goes.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
The steal. With the drive, and that one drops.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Butler covering. Just 5 to shoot. With the step back. No good on the triple. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't see.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And that time also a missed shot. Here's Manecki. Misses. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.